Hello everyone, this is Kim or GGTV. Before I start this review, I would like to say I give my best to the people of Nice in France, which yesterday got attacked by an Islamic extremist. It's never easy to hear that horrific things like this happens in the world we live in. And since I don't have a lot of money right now, I could only donate $10 to the #PayForNice crowdfunding page to help the victims of Nice and France. If you wanna support them as well, the link is in the description. Let's hope the support we give will make this time of mourning a little bit easier. But with that said, welcome to today's Rock Band 4 Classic DLC review. Today I will review the Fratellis Pack 01. And no, I'm not planning to do a lot of classic pack reviews in the future. The main reason I'm doing this pack is because I knew the drum charts of this pack is pretty great. But is the guitar and bass chart any good? And how good is the drum charts? Let's find out. The first song is Henrietta, and the drums of this song is pretty great. It starts with hits on a hi-hat and a snare pedal beat with a snare roll that serves kinda like a short intro to the song. It then becomes a kind of broken off 4-hit beat. I don't really know what that beat is called, to be honest. Tell me in the comments if you know. This is the main beat of the verses, and it also got a lot of fills with continuously pedaling and cymbal hits for every pedal kick. The verse beat is fun enough, and I have always enjoyed this kind of beats, even though I never really been any good at it on the real drums. The bridge before the choruses is a semi-fast 2-hit beat on the blue tom, with a few hits on the cymbals and continuously pedaling. The choruses is also the same 2-hit beat, just on the blue and green cymbals this time. It also goes on continuously pedaling on a few parts of it. Overall, not a very repetitive song, and the beats are very enjoyable. But what really makes this song is the many feels. That pretty much comes the whole song. The continuously pedaling can make you leg tired if you're not used to it though, but I give the drum chart a 8.5 out of 10. The bass starts with a slow and simple single note changes, mixed with some hammer-ons and strumming at the end of each riff. The whole song is a good mix of fast single note changes and hammer-ons, and it's not super repetitive for a bass chart. There are parts that is pretty tough though, and the strumming changes tempo a lot, as well as having some 3-note blast drumming. Some people will have problems with the song on expert, but if they lower the difficulty I think they will still enjoy it. I give the bass chart a 7 out of 10. The guitar has a lot of fast chord changes and some blast drumming in the verses, while the bridge before the chorus is a lot of single mass blast drumming mixed with chords. The chorus is normal chord strumming with some blast drumming. The easiest part of the song is the chorus, but even that can be tough with the blast drumming. There is not much else than single note and chord strumming in this song though, so if you want hammer-ons and single note changes, then you might not like the song much. I give the guitar chart a 7 out of 10. Overall a very good start to the pack. I would grab this song for the drums for sure, but on guitar and bass the song is still very good. I give Henrietta a total score of a great 7.5 out of 10. Our second song today is Flathead, and the drum chart starts with hits on the yellow rack tom and some pedal kicks. Then it becomes a change between a 2-hit beat on the blue cymbal and a green tom beat that is actually pretty tough. The change between the tom beat and the blue cymbal beat is pretty tough as well. The chorus is a 8-hit beat on the blue cymbal that is super fun, with some single snare hits between the cymbal hits, and with some double hits on the kick. After the second chorus there is a tom kick solo that is pretty simple but a little tough to full combo. This song is more repetitive than Henrietta because it doesn't have as many fills, but the beats are at least as much if not more fun. I give the drum chart a 8 out of 10. The bass starts with a 50 measure break. Luckily each measure is really short. There is also a shorter break further into the song. After the first break it starts a fast color changes and short sustains. This song also has some tempo changes in the strumming, and it is kinda hard. I still find it hard to not enjoy this song. The whole song is a very good mix of short strumming parts, sustains and single noted chord changes. There are not many hammer-ons though, and again people will have some problems if they're not good enough. But if they lower the difficulty they will probably still enjoy it. I give the bass chart a 6.5 out of 10, since the song can sometimes be a little bit repetitive. The guitar starts with short chord sustain changes, which also changes tempo in the strumming. Just like Henrietta, there is a lot of chord changes mixed with single note strumming. But the chorus is also single note color changes and hammer-ons, which makes these songs better in my opinion, because it got something for everyone. There are a lot of tempo changes in the strumming though, which make the song very tough on expert. Unlike the two other songs, it's got a guitar solo at the end, which is very hard. It's really fast color changes with very few hammer-ons. You pretty much need to blast strum the color changes. The song is super fun though, and it does got something for everyone, even though it's really tough. I give the guitar chart an 8 out of 10. This song is really great on guitar and drums, and also pretty solid on bass. I give Flathead a total score of a great 7.5 out of 10. Our last song of the pack is Creeping Up the Backstairs, and this is the toughest drum chart of the pack. It starts with a blue and yellow tom beat with some rolls, then a fast tweet beat on the yellow and green cymbal. The pedaling is pretty tough if you're not used to those kind of kicks, but for me it's very fun. There is also a lot of fills in the song just like Henrietta, and the only more boring times of the chart is 3 times of the song which is hits on the yellow cymbal and pedaling. But the rest of the song is a real blast to play, and the more boring times doesn't last very long. The same 2-8 beat is throughout the whole song though, but it does change up the pedaling a lot, with a lot of fun feels. I give the drum chart a 9 out of 10, because the chart is just super fun and never repetitive. The bass starts with a 9 measure break, then becomes a 2 single note per color, and then change color strumming part for a short time before each verse starts. That also returns for all the bridges. The verse is a mix of single note and hammer-ons, and that riff is very hard, and if you are not good with hammer-ons you will fail a lot here. The chorus is simpler but still very fun, with a little bit more strumming, color changes and hammer-ons. Overall a very fun song, and not repetitive at all. I give the bass chart an 8 out of 10. This is the hardest chart on guitar of this pack. Yeah, this whole pack is pretty tough on expert, but it's also very good. It starts with changes between the single notes and chords, and a lot of blast strumming. Then some chord changes with blast drumming. The verses is very hard single note changes mixed with hammer-ons. The chorus is chord changes and single note mixed with hammer-ons. You will struggle with this song if you're not good enough. The chorus is simple enough though, but I think good enough players will really enjoy it though, even though there isn't much changes in the riffs during the whole song, but all the riffs are fun. I give the guitar chart a 8 out of 10. The drums of this song is awesome. Guitar and bass is pretty great. I give Creeping Up the Backstairs a total score of a great 8.3 out of 10. Overall this pack is very good, and I think people will enjoy all the songs if they lower the difficulty if they're not good enough for experts. I give the Fratellis pack 01 a total score of a great 7.8 out of 10. Buy this pack. But that's all for me today. Make sure to like, share and subscribe as always. Comment what you thought about the review in general and if it changed your mind about buying the songs or not. Check out the description for the link to support the victims and the victims' families of the attack on France. I would have given more if I wasn't dirt poor at the moment. And I can't stress this enough. Don't let this break you and push you into hate. The action of this crazy extremist does not reflect all Muslims. Your hate won't give back the lives of the people of Nice. So give support instead any way you can, and give them help through this difficult time. Don't let this break you. See you next time.